Today I'll be having a third attempt on going over the Ultra Dino S card and its components in Playful game. So this is actually one of two S cards that is actually feasible to play, and I'm just going to go ahead and go through the components. Now it's the clock. Oh well. Terry, he has 5 lives, 11 playfulness. He's an ice type, and he's weak to fire. He has a freeze attack for 7 damage, and freeze makes it so the opponent can't attack in their next turn. And this is currently an overpowered move because you can just do it over and over again and make it so your opponent can't attack. And I do have some ideas for some cards to counter it, but I haven't made them yet. And he forms Ultra Dino's right arm. Trike, he has 6 lives, 4 playfulness, has a water attack for 6 and a fire attack for 5, and he forms Ultra Dino's left arm, has the same attacks. Mo, he forms the head of Ultra Dino, has 8 lives, 5 playfulness, he's a dark type, he's weak to light, and has a darkness attack for 5 damage. Hank, he has 7 playfulness, a plant type, has a bash attack for 10 damage, forms Ultra Dino's right leg, and has a stomp attack for 11 damage. And he has W lives. And if you don't know what that means, it's that whenever you played this guy on the field, he'd have double the amount of lives of however many lives your opponent has at that time. So say your opponent has 8 lives, or maybe it's taking some damage and it's down to 5 lives. When you play this, it would have, say, double that, so like 16 or 10 lives. And Rex, he's the leader of Team Ultra Dino. He has 14 lives, 2 playfulness. He's a fire type, weak to water. He's a chomp attack, which does 8 damage, and a fire attack that does 16 damage. And he forms the body of Mega Dino and has a fire attack for 22. And Drago. This guy is the reason that Ultra Dino is actually a feasible S card to play. He has 17 lives, 1 playfulness, not really that much. Forms Ultra Dino's left leg with a stomp attack of 13. He's a metal type. In Playful game, metal and robotic are kind of interchangeable. And he has a reanimate attack that only does 2 damage, but it has an effect that lets you search your discard pile and get a card from it. And this is good for Ultra Dino because if you have any of the other components that are discarded, you can play this guy and try to re-get some of those cards back into your hand. But if this guy gets knocked out into your discard pile, hopefully you either have another one or you have a time machine or something to get him back. And once you get all of these cards, you can discard all of them and play Ultra Dino. He has 5 playfulness, has several attacks, water attack that does 6 damage, fire attack that does 5 or 22 damage, and a stomp attack that can do 11 or 13 damage, so a wide range of attacks. And he actually has the most amount of lives in the game right now, which is 50 plus W, which can be really strong. So definitely a good card. I think that's it for now, and thanks for watching.